Really good. You see, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl called Red Riding Hood, and she was going to her grandma's to give her a basket of treats. The wolf is hiding behind the tree, licking his lips. He says, "Where are you going?" And he says, "What's your name?" And she says, "Little Red Riding Hood." The wolf said, "Why don't you get some flowers?" Little Red Riding Hood's mama says she's not allowed to walk off the path and speak to strangers. Little wolf runs to Granny's house, and Little Red Riding Hood goes off the path to pick some flowers. She's in bed. She's not well. The wolf knocks on the door. She said, "Come in." The wolf came in. Red Riding Hood's granny gets eaten by the wolf. He's licking his lips. Yummy. Then he dresses up in her nightgown and her nightcap and her glass because he is going to pretend to be Grandma. Little Red Riding Hood was knocking at the door, and the wolf said, "Come in." So the Little Red Riding Hood went up the stairs and opened the door, and she said, "Grandma, what big ears you have." And the wolf said, "All the better to eat you with." And the Little Red Riding Hood said, "Grandma, what big eyes you have." And the wolf said, "All the better to see you with." And the Red Riding Hood said, "What big teeth you have." And the wolf said, "All the better to eat you with." And he gobbles her up, and he licks his lips and goes to bed to have a little sleep. Then he didn't know when he was sleeping, but the woodcutter came, and he said he's normally in the garden, even when they're not very well or anything. So he looked in the kitchen, he looked in the spare rooms, he looked upstairs, and then he opened the last door, and then he saw the wolf, and then he knew the wolf ate Grandma and Little Red Riding Hood up. The woodcutter cut his tummy open, and out popped Little Red Riding Hood and her grandma, and then they bandaged him up, and then they put a stone with a necklace on it so he couldn't eat anybody again. The end.